State Department of Education is renewing its effort to get Bibles in your child's classroom.
And it comes amid an ongoing legal battle to stop it from happening. News 4's Spencer Humphrey has new details.
After a brief hiatus, it appears the Oklahoma State Department of Education is renewing its quest to equip every Oklahoma classroom with a copy of the Bible. You might remember this all dates back to September when State Superintendent Ryan Walters said he'd be making a budget request.
$6 million in less than 2 years to ensure that the Bible hasn't been driven out of Oklahoma classrooms.
He said he'd be requiring every Oklahoma classroom have a copy of the Bible, but as we found out when OSDE issued its official request for proposals, or RFP, to find a Bible supplier, they had some very specific Bibles in mind. That RFP requiring the Bibles be the King James Version, but also include copies of the U.S. Bill of Rights, Constitution, Declaration of Independence, and Pledge of Allegiance. Just so happened, one particular Bible matched that description to a T.
Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence, and the Pledge of Allegiance.
The God Bless the USA Bible, endorsed by President Donald Trump. It wasn't long before a group of 32 parents, teachers, and faith leaders sued.
The lawsuit is really about putting a stop to this unconstitutional mandate that violates the Oklahoma Constitution.
But as that lawsuit made its way through court, something happened. OSDE canceled that RFP, no longer seeking to purchase Bibles. With that in mind, the judge in the case questioned if the lawsuit still needed to move forward. Well, now we know the answer would be yes. That's because in a new court filing this week, the state told the judge OSDE has issued a new RFP, again seeking the purchase of Bibles matching that very specific description. We reached out to Walter's office to hear why OSDE decided to open a new RFP. They never responded, but former State Representative Mark McBride, who used to chair the House Education Committee until he termed out in November, still has plenty of thoughts.
It's a sad day for Oklahoma. Then we've got this young upstart who the President of the United States obviously doesn't want him to have anything to do with him. Or he would be front and center, but this guy continues to lick his boots. I would be totally surprised to see if the legislature would okay for this kind of appropriations. Where's the money coming from? It's got to be appropriated.
But his main question still remains. Who is asking for this?
I think I speak for myself and the majority of people in Oklahoma that aren't for this Christian nationalism that the superintendent is chasing after. And as far as purchasing Bibles, we should be purchasing books. We should be doing things academically for kids to do. We have history books and English books and things that teach them these things.
In Oklahoma City, Spencer Humphrey, Oklahoma's News 4.
All right, Spencer. Well, the group suing OSDE, Americans United for a Separation of Church and State, sent us a statement saying in part, quote, "We will continue to oppose in court Walter's efforts to illegally waste taxpayer dollars on promotion of religion to school children."